Thanks for having me, Brian Chris from UMass. Also here to accept this on behalf of Kyle Haven. So we'd just like to say congratulations to the other award winners and to everybody else on their seasons. I know it's the first time we've been here. So Coach Morris couldn't make it, so I came to his place. Would have been here a little earlier, but coming from the backwoods of Massachusetts over there in Amherst, I was coming the back way of the pike, and there's a big truck, cops all around, and there's a big trailer on an 18-wheeler. So getting from Amherst to the pike took me about an hour longer than it did once I got on the pike to get here. So I apologize for being late, but we had a really good win. Obviously, any win you get is a good one. So we were pleased with our performance against Rhode Island this past week. I think in our conference, Rhode Island is getting much better. They got the quarterback to transfer from Rutgers, who I think in our league is going to be a very good player. He was banged up against Fordham in their first game. Then they were open, and then they played us. So he had a little bit of time to recover, but he hurt his elbow, so he didn't run around quite as well protecting that as he did against Fordham, which for us, I think we were fortunate. But I think he'll be a really good player in our league. We kind of got out on him early, which helped us, and we just kind of maintained the course. Kyle had a great first half. I think he missed 2 passes in the first half. Wish he would have hit those because they were both for touchdowns. So we left some yards out there, which, as coaches, you know how it is, you're never satisfied. But I think we threw to, we had 4 receivers that all had 3 catches or more for over 50 yards, so we spread the ball around well. The offensive line did a really good job of protecting. We have a really good left tackle, Vlad Dukas, who, we've got 3-4 scouts at our place almost every day just to watch him. So he's done a great job of being a senior leader for us on offense. The defense is playing unbelievable. Coach Dzinski's got them playing. I think the shutouts the last 2 weeks because we actually gave up the touchdown we fumbled it and they returned for a touchdown against Rhode Island this past week. So as long as he'll keep shutting them out, if we can score 7, we'll win. So, that'll be our goal this week against Stony Brook, who, is 1-2, but, you watch the film, you don't understand why they're 1-2 because they're playing really hard. Defensively, they've got 2 really good linebackers, Santucci being the Mike linebacker that we think is really good. They have 6 Division I transfers on their defense alone, and they're 2 deep. They have 2 other 1AA transfers, one from Maine. They have a Michigan transfer that has a very high NFL draft status, playing corner in Chris Richards. And then they have a defensive lineman that's a transfer from Colorado that plays with a high motor and high energy. So, we will certainly have to bring our best game. I think it's one of the better teams we've played, including Kansas State this year. And offensively, I think they're kind of going back and forth. They have a junior college transfer quarterback. They also have their starter from last year that sat out the first 2 games, I think because of injury, but started to play a little bit against Brown last week. They have 2 tailbacks that last year were both of them were 1,000-yard rushers. The one kid was the National Freshman of the Year by a magazine. And they have some solid offensive linemen, Maryland transfer that's starting for them at tackle. So, they've certainly upgraded, I guess, their talent level in the past. I was not here last time UMass played them, so I was just kind of going off of what other people have said. But you watch them on film, they'll be a very tough test for us. And, if our guys will come out like they've done the last 3 Saturdays and be ready to play and play with some passion and play fast and play physical, then we should be fine. But, Kyle, I'm sorry he couldn't be here. He was actually in class, which is a good thing, I guess. So we're happy to accept this award on his behalf, and we thank everybody for it. Thank you.